just look at the line that Andy Rouse is taking as he comes out of the Craner curves, down to the old hairpin. Clips the apex, up towards Starkey's. From Starkey's onto McLean's, from McLean's onto Coppice. Then he's going into the pits, leading the race. This 1 hour British Touring Car Championship race here at Donington in ideal conditions. And now Mike Newman, number 14 in third place, is coming up to lap Kevin Eaton's Corolla. Mike used to drive a BMW 635 and he's taken to the Ford Cosworth like a duck to water. And with Andy Rouse almost at the end of the lap, he's going through into the pits here. He's going to hand over to David Sears. David Sears, that very accomplished saloon car and many other classes of racing driver. Andy Rouse out. David Sears in, putting on the safety belts, and you can hear the pneumatic wrenches battering away at the wheel nuts. Come on, says Andy Rouse, get on with it. There's a problem with the left rear wheel. And they're losing time. Off the jacks. Into the race goes David Sears. Says Andy Rouse there, but it's David Sears driving. Third position, he rejoins in third place. Ahead of him, Mike Newman and Alan Grice, who is driving the Nissan in place of Wyn Percy. And at McLean's, number 14, Mike Newman is the new leader in the Ford Sierra Cosworth. Looking good. But Chris Hodgetts is not looking good. Another retirement in the Toyota Supra. It doesn't seem to be Chris's year. Mike Newman leading. He's coming into the pits. It's obvious from the speed he's doing, he's going to peel off and go into the pits, and Alan Grice, number 23, goes back into the lead as Robert Speak takes over from Mike Newman. Will he be quick enough? Redgate, Grice leads, Sears is second, and Tim Harvey is in third place. Well, there's Sears driving beautifully smoothly. And there's Tim Harvey in third position, as out of the pits goes Robert Speak in fourth place. Into the pits comes the good Sierra again. Cans of water. Whoops, this looks terminal to me. So, oh, and there's another one. Minshaw's BMW out of the race, and Alan Grice leading in the Nissan. But behind number 23, the race leader, David Sears, is gaining. David Sears, who's taken over from Andy Rouse, and here he is, out of Coppice, down towards the chicane. Now, let's take the gap. Grice goes through. Sears goes through. 3 seconds separate them. On to Redgate. In the red and blue car, it's Grice. Behind him is David Sears. This is Redgate. Grice. Sears. The gap is coming down. We're with David Sears now. Ahead of us, the race leader, Alan Grice, in the Nissan. And at the old hairpin, the gap is down to 1.2 seconds in just that short distance. It's come down from 3 seconds to 1.2. Up now to McLean's, with Grice getting bigger and bigger and nearer all the time. This is McLean's. Here's Grice. There's Sears. Sears is surely going to take the Nissan. 0.3 of a second at Coppice. Closing right up. He's going to soar through. He's in the lead. David Sears leads in the Ford Sierra Cosworth, and there is not very much of the race left. Well, Grice may catch him, but he's going into the pits. Grice Grice is going into the pits. He wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to drive through the rest of the race non-stop. He must have a problem. He's gesturing at the back of the car. Left rear tyre seems to be the problem. They're changing it. So it's Sears leading, Harvey second, Dumfries is in third place, Speak is in fourth place. Grice exits, he's in fifth place. Driving with Alan Grice, rejoining the circuit just before Redgate. Well, he's got Robert Speak in front of him. He may, in the distance that's left, be able to catch him and take fourth place. There's Speak, there is Grice. Well, he certainly can take fourth place because Speak is the car ahead. We're with Alan Grice, the Australian, and woof, straight past the Cosworth. But the Cosworth fights back, and Speak retakes the fourth position. Great stuff. Alan Grice, that gritty Australian driver, the man who has won the James Hardy 1000, that incredible Australian race at Bathurst, is on his way. But Speak looks as though he's got the legs of the Nissan at the present moment. They're coming down to the chicane. And Grice is closing right up on the Cosworth now. He may well take him at Redgate. It depends on the line that Speak takes. He's going wide. Grice goes through on the inside. Does he? Yes, he does. He's taken the place. Grice moves up into fourth position. And at McLean's, David Sears, sharing the car with Andy Rouse, has now got a commanding lead. And behind Sears, there is Tim Harvey lapping Frank Sittner's BMW, number 33, and Sittner is leading Class B. The end of the last lap, and David Sears has almost done it. And now he has victory with Andy Rouse in the Ford, but just 4 seconds ahead of Tim Harvey with Lawrence Bristow in second place. And there's number 21, Dumfries, but look right, 4.5 seconds, and it's Grice in fourth position, sharing the drive in the Nissan with Wyn Percy. And this has been touring car racing at its exciting best.
Frank Sittner, aided by James Weaver, takes the class win at Donington to lead the championship by